righty now. I do believe we are recording. So welcome to the Day Village. And I am Mrs. Day All Day, okay, aka Denise. And it is truly my honor and my pleasure this afternoon to bring to you guys one of the what's the descriptive I should give to my business partner, my mentor, and I'm proud to say my friend, Mr. Tommy Sardine, okay? And he is going to share some information with us today about an awesome company, PPLSI, okay, for prepaid legal services. And I'm going to give him an opportunity to share a little bit about his background and how he got into this business. And then he's going to share a brief presentation with us so we can all be informed on how to protect ourselves as well as community outreach as well. So without further ado, allow me to introduce you to Mr. Tommy Sardine. So please, Tommy, share a little bit about your background and tell the people here who you are.
Well, it's a pleasure and an honor, Miss Dave, all day to be on your presentation this evening. Well, just to share a little bit about my background. My background's in law enforcement. I was an officer down in Miami-Dade, Florida for 20 years and wasn't looking at what I'm going to share with you this afternoon. A friend of mine was after me for 3 years to get some legal services, and I kept telling him I didn't need it, didn't want it. I wasn't getting tickets or doing nothing wrong to go to jail. But then 3 years later, I needed 2 attorneys. Didn't have a problem, didn't get in trouble. I was doing an adoption. So I was adopting my wife's niece to come up from Jamaica to go to school. So we used the services. It worked great. Then my friend came into my office. He was another officer, and I was assigned to the college at the police academy at the training bureau. So he came in my office and said, "Let me show you how this money works." And I was kind of looking at the time because I was watching my kids grow up on my desk. I was always working. I did a lot of dignitary protection details, teaching at the college, football games, parades, you name it. I did it to make that extra income because I wanted my family to have the things I wanted them to have. So I had to earn my income. So he shared it with me, and I said, "Man, it makes sense." I said, "If I can make an extra $1,500 to $2,000 a month part time around my schedule, then I can spend more time with my kids." I heard about my son kicking the goal, but I never saw him kick the goal. So I wanted to be there for that. So that's how I got started. And within a couple months, I started earning that 1,500. My first year doing this very part time, I'm talking about 10, 15 hours a week, I earned $10,000 part time. I
Wow.
kept doing it. The following year, though, I matched my income, and I kept doing it. And then I started making more money a lot of months than it was in my job. And then the county cut the budget, and they said they were shutting down the academy for 6 months. So everyone in the academy had to go back on operations. I said, "No, not me. I fought enough crooks. I quit." I started doing this business model full time. And within 6 months, I brought my wife home from her job. She was a CFO at a home healthcare company. And then both of us working together, we started earning a six-figure income. Today, we earn a multiple six-figure income. We're millionaire club members with the company, and it's just been a blessing for us and our family. So what I want to do is actually share with you a little bit about the services and how this business model works, and it can work for you or someone that you know or someone in your family that is looking to earn some extra, but they don't want another boss. They don't want somebody looking over their shoulder again, right? So
Exactly.
I'm going to talk about the opportunity, and I'm going to talk about freedom. And it depends. I was looking for time freedom. I wanted more time with my kids. But in order for me to get that time, I had to earn more income. So they kind of like go hand in hand. So I'm going to share with you how it actually works and how you can generate that kind of income. So right now, the world forever changed, as we all know, right? You can work from anywhere. And that's because the pandemic, right, hit us. And, people want more income, more time, more flexibility, more independence. And they got to taste that during the pandemic because their income increased because they stopped paying for gas to go to work. They stopped buying lunch because it was at home. They had that flexibility. They had more time with their family, and they had that independence. They didn't have the boss looking over their shoulder. They were able to do the work from home. And a lot of individuals didn't want to go back to that after the pandemic finished. So they started looking for things like I'm going to share with you this afternoon. Now, as we say, during uncertain times, you need to have a backup plan. See, I had friends that had a backup plan. They were working with the airlines part time, hotels and restaurants, but their backup plan got hit during the pandemic. But I can just share with you what I'm going to share with you now. During the pandemic, our business escalated because people needed what we had. So there's 5 areas though you want to look at when you're looking at a business model. And this is according to Harvard Business School. You want to look at the company. Is there a need in the marketplace for the services and the products that they offer? And compensation. How are you going to get paid? When will you get paid? And how much will you get paid? Which is important. But the most important thing is timing. As they say, it's best to be at the right place at the right time than be smart. But I'm just going to share with you Since you're here watching this information this afternoon, you are at the right place at the right time because there's no one else in North America that has what I'm going to share with you. So you're at the right place at the right time to watching this information. So now our company started back in 1972. So we've been around for over 50 years. So we're not testing this out or trying it out. We know it works. Today, we protect and empower approximately 4.4 million families across North America. Now, we haven't even scratched this scratch because right here in the United States, we have over 300 million people, and we're only touching 4.4 million between two countries. So there's a lot of business out there for everyone on this information this evening.
Mm,
So our vision, though, is to provide equal access to liberty, equality, opportunity, and justice that everyone deserves. We deserve it, we expect it, but as they say, justice is green. You're going to get just as much justice that you could afford. The person with the big bank account is going to get more justice than the person that doesn't have that bank account. Now, we've been written up in some of the top financial magazines in the world, like Forbes and Yahoo Finance, CNBC, Bloomberg Report. We used to be traded on the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ. Today, we're one of the fastest growing employee benefits in the country. We provide it to cities, colleges, hospitals all across North America, but we need help to do that. And actually, that picture that you see on the screen there, that's our home office in Ada, Oklahoma, that houses about 600 employees that work for us. A powerful business model I'm going to share with you this afternoon. So let's talk about disruptive innovation. Everything has been disrupted out there today. People are not shopping at the mall like they were before. What are they doing? They're shopping on Amazon, Spotify, all different companies like Wayfair. And music. Remember when we used to spend $15 for a CD? Today, we invest $15 to a subscription model like Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, where we can listen to anything we want, whenever we want, wherever we want, right there in the palm of your hand. Stream it from your phone to your car to devices at home. What about the justice system, though? See, about 8 years ago, we developed this powerful mobile app that you see on the screen here that made it simpler, easier, and more affordable for you to have access in the palm of your hand to know what your rights are. Because remember, as I said, if you don't know what your rights are, you don't have any. But how do you know what your rights are if you don't have access to find out? We give you that access right there in the palm of your hand to always know what your rights are. A powerful service right there. So we provide an incredible service. Now, when you're looking at an opportunity and you want to work from home, you don't want stock and inventory. You want something though that everyone needs, everyone wants, and it's affordable. That's what I'm going to share with you this afternoon. So there's a need for PPLSI, and that stands for Prepaid Legal Services Inc. But think about this. Are you prepared for what's going to happen to you in the future? As I say, uncertain times require preparation. So are you prepared for it? Let me ask you a couple of questions. Have you ever signed a contract in the past? Will you do it in the future? Absolutely. Have you had a landlord-tenant issue? Or you need to prepare your will or update your will? Or maybe you've been overcharged or treated unfairly. How many times did you actually talk to the supervisor and got to supervise, as we say, but or received a traffic ticket? I had a real estate transaction that you signed off on that you really didn't understand, like most of us have done. Or maybe you've been a victim of identity theft or data breach. We've all been a victim of a data breach, even though you don't know it, because every cell phone company has been breached. Or maybe you're concerned about your child's identity or your child being bullied at school or over the internet. See, these are all legal situations. However, we don't see them as legal situations until they come knocking on our door. And that's when we realize we need some legal help. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we come in with this powerful mobile app. We're going to talk about the preventive services. We give you personal legal advice on unlimited personal issues. Letters and phone calls on your behalf, unlimited also. Contract and document review, up to 15 pages, unlimited again. So if someone is not honoring a warranty, something shows up on your credit report, we give you unlimited access just with these first 3 areas to know what your rights are. See, I just want to share with you, a couple of years ago, I actually was at a conference with my son, and he got sick. We sent him to urgent care, and he had strep throat. He went to the pharmacy, got medication, and they gave him his medicine and someone else's medication at the same time. He didn't know it had his name on it, so he went back to the hotel, took the medication, started feeling really bad. And when he got a call from someone that was at the pharmacy, he said, "Did you pick up my medicine by accident?" He said, "No, I have my medicines," and I took them. Someone gave him the wrong medication, the pharmacist. He came back to Florida, and he called the law firm here in Florida, because that's where we live. This happened in Dallas, Texas. So the law firm here told him he got to call the law firm in Dallas, Texas. See, we're nationwide, all over the country. He called the law firm in Dallas, Texas, and they wrote the letter that you see on the screen here. And they actually demanded $10,000 from that pharmacy for giving my son the wrongful medication. The pharmacy responded back and offered him $5,000. My son now called the law firm again and had consultation with the attorney. The attorney said, well, let him know that you're speaking with me and tell him meet you halfway, 7,500. Now, they wrote the check for $7,500. Now, how much of that check do you think that the attorneys took? Zero, because he had these services I'm going to share with you. They took zeros out of that money. He got all of that money. And I keep telling him he owed me some of that money because it was my membership that he was using at the time. But where can an 18-year-old contact a law firm, talk to a top-rated law firm in one state that refers him to another state? They review documents, write a letter on his behalf, and he received $7,500 from that. And I'm not a movie star, an athlete, was able to receive that kind of service and provide that kind of service to an 18-year-old. Powerful service in the palm of your hand. And we're the only ones in North America that has it. Now let's talk about some life event situations. Now we all need to have a will, and we give you a will with the living will, the healthcare power of attorney, and the financial power of attorney. And every year you can update that will at no additional cost. See, most people don't have a will because of costs. A single person, if they contact a law firm to get a will done, it's about $500 or more. A couple with a family could be over $1,000. We take that financial burden away from you because we include it in the services, and every year you can update it at no additional cost. A powerful service, again, right there in the palm of your hand. And we're the only ones in North America that provides it that way. Now, traffic ticket assistance. If you receive a moving violation anywhere in the country, because we're nationwide, all you have to do is tap a button on the app, take a picture of that ticket, hit submit, it goes to the law firm. An attorney will contact you in 4 business hours to discuss that ticket. They will go to court for you, with you. The goal is to keep the points off your license so your insurance don't go up. Powerful service, again, in the palm of your hand. If you get audited by IRS, we give you 50 hours of a tax attorney to assist you in that area. If you get sued civilly, we start you off with 60 hours of trial defense the first year. Every year that you keep it, it will increase by 60 hours until you have 300 hours. I call it my sue me account. If I get sued, I don't stress. I just tap the app. Now, something else that we offer that no one else in North America offers: 24 hours a day, 7 days a week coverage for an emergency. Now, what's an emergency? If you're being questioned, detained, or arrested, tap that emergency button. You'll have an attorney on the phone in seconds. Because remember, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Right? Just like the motor vehicle section there. If you're involved in an accident and someone died in the other vehicle, now, someone said you were talking on the phone, looking at your GPS, and that goes in the police report, and now they want to charge you with negligence, vehicle homicide, involuntary manslaughter. We will represent you from beginning to end under the motor vehicle section with no attorney fees, as long as there was no drugs or alcohol involved, you had a properly registered vehicle and a valid driver's license. And when that happens to you, you need to hit that emergency button so you can have an attorney on the phone talking to, so that you're not explaining things that you shouldn't be explaining at that time when you're all upset and excited. Now, 80% of things that's going to happen with you will be covered 100%. There's that 20% that doesn't happen that often: bankruptcy, contested divorce, contested adoption, immigration. You're going to receive a 25% preferred member discount. That is what I received when I signed up for these services years ago. I got 25% discount on immigration and adoption services, saved me a few $100s, but I felt I got a good deal because I got all these other services along with it. Now, 90 days after you sign up, though, you'll get uncontested divorce, adoption, separation, and name change. That kicks in. And as you see on the screen, $29.95, about $1 a day. Where can you talk to a top-rated law firm for about $1 a day? Only through this program has been around for about 50 years. Powerful service. Now, who's covered? You as the member, your spouse, or domestic partner. Never married dependent children under the age of 26 that's living at home, or if they're full-time in school anywhere in the country. If you're legal guardian of a child up to age 18. Physically and mentally challenged children for life living at home. So the entire family is covered for about $1 a day. No one else in North America, you can talk to a top-rated law firm for that, only through our program here. Now, just to ask you a question, think about this, and you can write this down on a piece of paper if you're taking notes. How much you paying for your auto insurance? How much you paying for your health insurance? How much you paying for your homeowner's insurance and your life insurance? Now, what happens if they're not doing the right thing? They don't want to pay the claim on your health insurance or your auto insurance or your home insurance, or they cancel your life insurance and they shouldn't have. Who do you call? Well, if you don't have that number in the middle for $29.95, you're paying a lot more for all those other insurances. That legal service will make sure that everyone else does what they're supposed to do and keeps them in check. I can just share with you, I wouldn't go nowhere without it. Now let's talk about the fastest growing crimes in North America right now, identity theft. We actually have another powerful app. It's our ID Shield app. We monitor those things that matter. We give you alert when something happens. You're going to get your credit score with this program. We're going to be monitoring your social, your passport, your driver's license, your email, even the dark web where people buy and sell other people's information. In addition to that, you're going to get privacy and reputation management. We have developed proprietary technology that scans all the social media accounts for damaging reputation information. If something shows up, we're going to get it taken down and make sure that your reputation stays intact. And think about this, you're going to look for a new job, they're going to check your social media out. If you're looking for a new girlfriend, a new boyfriend, they're going to check your social media out also. So we'll make sure that everything looks right. But also, in addition to that, we give you Trend Micro Maximum Security virus protection. That's like McAfee or Norton that makes sure that you don't get malware on your computers and your phones. And we give you a VPN, virtual privacy network, because a lot of us at airports, hotels, and restaurants jump on public Wi-Fi. We make sure that that's secure so no one hacks into your equipment. And we give you password manager to encrypt your passwords. Now, once you have the legal services and the identity theft services, we give you something called credit counseling and education. Now, it's not credit repair, but it's pretty close to it. We're going to actually assign you with a consultant that's going to help you to improve your credit score and your finances. A powerful service in the palm of your hand. But ladies and gentlemen, our information is out there. I remember when I was in college, my social security number was my student ID number. So if something should happen with your information, we actually will assign a licensed private investigator to you that's going to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to restore your identity back to pre-theft status. And we give you an unlimited service guarantee that's going to happen and $1 million protection plan that covers out-of-pocket expenses and lost wages. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've been ranked #1 by Forbes Advisor for 2021. And just for the individual plan, it's only $19.95. And to cover the family that covers up to 10 children under the age of 18, it's only $34.95. Now, as we say, we like to give you peace of mind and protection with these services. We also have a home business supplement that you can add to this family plan for $14.95. So where can you actually have a service for your home-based business for 50 cents a day? That you have that access, and now it's a tax write-off also. But we help you offset the investments you're making in these services. We have partnered up with over 400 companies with our Member Perks program. We give you approximately 40% discount on things like restaurants, hotels, car rentals, airline tickets. I use it for a part for my son's car from Advance Auto and save $45. I have a friend that bought a car for his daughter through the program and saved $2,000 on that. So a lot of times you're going to save more than what you invest into the services. So let's talk about now, I know the services make sense to you. Let's talk about the income part. How are you going to earn income with this business model? Now, there's 3 forms of income. Now, when I heard this, I said, well, the only form of income I know is that I go to work, I get paid. That's the home to work weekend deal. And that's the first form of income. That's your linear income, where you trade your time for money. But then you have leverage income, where you work with a team of individuals that can develop an unlimited income potential. And that's like franchising. If you had the money to go out there and invest into a franchise, you'll have people working for you. They'll be getting paid, and you'll be getting paid also. And that can lead to unlimited income potential. But you know what the best form of income is? Residual income. Oh man, let me tell you, if you understand residual, you'll do whatever it takes to get some. I'm getting paid on services I provided 10, 15 years ago, still today. If something happens to me, my wife's lifestyle doesn't change. If something happens to me and my wife, my children will inherit a multiple 6-figure income. That's the best business model that's out there. So think about this. Have you heard this one? You work for 40 hours for 40 years in order to retire? Retirement is not determined on years or hours, it's determined on income. And nearly 40% of Americans today are concerned they won't have enough money to retire. That's a fact. Could you retire on 40% of your income today? Probably not. So let's talk about our compensation. Now, this is an example. If you went out there and protected 4 families with the services I just shared with you, that's a $29.95 legal plan and the $34.95 identity theft program for the family. That's $64.90. You're going to earn anywhere from $300 all the way up to over $2,000 a month. That's what you're doing the work, though. That's that linear income. But then I'm sure you know at least 5 people, friends, families, acquaintances that want to earn some extra income. We talked to those 5 individuals and we helped them to find 5. Now you have 25 on your team. And if those 25 just go out there and do just what you did, 4 families protected with these services, As you can see the math on the screen, 25 teammates, 4 sales for the month. That's over 100 sales in 12 months, $1,200 in sales at $100 in overrides. You'll be earning over $100,000. Now you understand why I was able to quit my job. Now I know just looking at these numbers doesn't make sense. It sounds too good to be true. Well, I'm going to share with you how it's real with our compensation chart right here. Everyone starts off as an associate. You're going to earn anywhere from 70 all the way up to $370 when you personally protect the family with these services. Now, when someone on your team does that, they're going to earn anywhere from 70 to 370, but you're going to get what we call an override. I call it franchise money, anywhere from 20 to over 300 to $300 when someone else protects their family with the services. Plus, when you help other people have success, you're going to get bonuses, right? All the way up to $1,500 in bonuses. Now, right now, there's a big promotion going on. Normally, it's $99. One-time investment started with this business model. Today, it's only $49 to get started. We can go get started with a business for $49 and you turn around and make 70 on your first sale. You make all your money back on one sale. Only with the business model I'm going to share with you this evening. Now, if you go out there and protect 3 families with these services, you get paid, and that's the $64.90 in premium. We call it premium. We round it up to $65 in premium. You're going to get paid $70 on each of those. That's $210. And you do that in 20 days or less, and people are doing it in 2 days or less because they're talking to their cousins, their brothers, their sisters, their aunts, and their uncles to protect them with these services. They're getting paid a $100 bonus when they do that within their 20 days or less. So you made 210 plus 100, that's $310 in a couple of days. But now you moved up to senior associate position, you're earning $90 the next person you protect with the services. Now, how do you get to manager? Well, you get another bonus of $200 and you have 45 days to do it, but people are doing it in 4 to 5 days. All you have to do is get 2 more business partners to get signed up in business with you for $49 this month, and you have 300 in premium. You already have 190 in premium because this was 65 times 3. Plus now you just signed up 2 more people. That's another 130 in premium. That's 300 in premium. You have 3 business partners. You're a manager. You get a $200 bonus. Now you earn $120 anytime you protect the family with the 64.90. But you know what the best part is? You have 3 people on your team. When you help them to do the same thing that you did, when they get to senior associate and they get a $100 bonus, you get a $100 bonus. When you help them get to manager and they get a $200 bonus, you get a $200 bonus. So there's an incentive for you to help people have success. But let's say now you've been building your business up for the past 6 months and you're at the director position. The other good thing is these are permanent positions up to director. Once you qualify as a manager, you don't go back down. You don't have to make a sale every month or anything like that. You can go on vacation for a month, come back, you're still going to be a manager, all the way up to director. So you've been building this business now for the past 6 months and you're a director. You have 10 managers on your team because you help 10 people get to manager so they can get a $200 bonus and you can too. So now those 10 managers, while you're on vacation in the Caribbean, go out there and protect 5 families for the month each. 10 people protecting 5 families. That's 50 sales in your organization. You're getting paid the difference between your position, which is $220 when you make a sale, and their position, which is $120 when they make a sale. So you get paid $100 every time they make $120. The secret with this business is how many people you're willing to help make more than you. They made $120, you only made $100, but you have 10 people doing 5 sales. You got paid $100 on 50 sales. That's a $5,000 take-home income on a part-time basis. Now, again, you understand why I was able to quit my job, because that's only on one position. You're going to have people at senior associate position, at associate position, at senior manager position that is doing the same thing. So there's a lot of money out there for you. Just thinking, what would your lifestyle be like if you made an extra $5,000 every single month while you was on vacation? What if in only half of that, you make $2,500 while you're on vacation? Powerful business model. And we're the only ones in North America that provides it this way. Now, also, just want to share with you, these are some individuals that are having success with this business model. This is one of my sons, college student, right out of high school. He went to college for engineering while he was in school, did this business. He's a $50,000 ring earner. He earned over $50,000 take-home income. Farrah Shelley in Atlanta, Georgia, making over $50,000 also, working part-time. She's still an officer, Martavius Hillman working part-time, making over $100,000. Alex and Julia Shaheed making over 200,000. Now you have Brian Carruthers and Darnell Self. They make $1 million a year with this business model. The Lacuse in California making over 200. Anita Sardine, now she's a single mom in Canada, earning over $100,000 take-home income. And then you have the Gonzaleses in Florida here making over 50,000. And as I shared with you, my wife and I, doing this business now, we make over $200,000 take-home income with this business model. Powerful service. Now there's even more though, because if you go out there and protect 2 to 4 families a month, you're part of Performance Club because you're performing. And you're going to get more bonuses, up to $500 every single month in bonuses. Plus, you can qualify for trips. Think about that. Last year, we went to Maui, Hawaii. This year, we're going to be Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. The year before that was in Los Cabos, and I was meeting the pool there with some of the leaders. So anyone can go. You don't have to be at the top level. They put out the qualification. You qualify, you go. All expense paid for 2. You can take somebody you like or somebody likes you. Powerful business model again. You own your own business. It's not a job. You're not working for PPLSI, or you're not working for anyone that got you in the business. You're working for yourself. Most people start part-time. You can work from anywhere. We have people that built this business here in the United States, and now they're in Jamaica, Costa Rica, Panama, the Bahamas, working it. Residual income, and it's willable to your children and children's children. We help you start your business fast with training, and we have ongoing training to help you maintain a successful business. And we will align you with a personal mentor, someone that's going to coach you and guide you and teach you what you need to do. And as I shared, one-time investment of $49, one time. We also have a technology package that's $24.95 a month. We give you the first month to try it out to see how it works. It's optional, but success is a choice. So ladies and gentlemen, the question is, it only takes 3 minutes for you to get started. First thing we want to do is help you get fast start qualified in your first 20 days to get the $100 bonus. Then get you the manager to get the $200 bonus. And then help you to teach others to do the same thing. And doing that, your performance skill qualifier, you'll be qualifying for the $500 bonus and also those trips. Well, the question is, are you ready? Are you ready for disruptive innovation? See, you're participating with it now. I'm sure you shopped on Amazon this year for Christmas. I'm sure you're listening to music on Spotify, Google Play, or iTunes, and you're investing in those business models. We're the only ones in North America has this mobile app. No one else does. So you're at the right place at the right time. So as I say, just be smart, join the team, and create some success with this business model. So Ms. Day, thanks for letting me share this information with everyone on your show this evening.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Sardine. I appreciate that. And you absolutely have shared some valuable information with us this evening. I thank you so much. I'm looking forward to this new year. This is the best year ever. And looking forward to sharing with everybody because we share, we care, we educate, but it's up to them to just to get it, get involved and cover your family. Thank you so much. And I will be seeing you soon on the weekly training.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your guidance and your leadership. I'll talk to you soon.
Appreciate you. Thank you. All
Thank you.
right.
Thank you.